Hello, and welcome to Breathe at Home. My name is Shon Mondragon, and I'll be our guide for this meditation. In this meditation, we're going to be looking a little bit at starting from a place of grounding, but then inviting ourselves to also invite a little bit of liberation. At times, we can become a little bit rigid in how we are. At times, we can become a little bit walled off from change or from re-articulating our path. And while at times this can be grounding and foundational, there are moments when being a little bit agile is important. When being able to re-articulate or find new ways of expression can actually provide liberation. But in order to allow ourselves to go along these paths to find the freedom and liberty of new expression, we must, one, find that place of grounding deeper within ourselves, but we also must invite that possibility. Invite the idea that we can revisit assumptions, that what is bound may be something we can soften, maybe something which is merely an aspect which we may lend attention to, but something we may also release when necessary. In Greek mythology, Atlas is said to be the Titan holding up the world. And at a certain point in his life, the eternity of this burden is so much that he has turned to stone in order to make sure to make this more bearable. And there may be aspects within ourselves which we have turned to stone because holding the weight of experience has been so burdensome. But as a whole human being, we must sometimes allow ourselves to see which aspects have become too rigid and allow ourselves to soften edges which are not needed, and to allow a new agility, a new freedom and liberty in our life, which we may not have allowed ourselves before out of fear, concern, or any other reason which may hold us back. Instead, we can invite ourselves to become curious about what potentials we might ignite by letting go of past assumptions, by finding earthly, deep, and powerful foundational grounding within, and inviting ourselves to light the way of curiosity and illuminate new paths forward. With that being said, I'd like to invite you to find a comfortable position. Ideally, you may be seated with knees below your hips, maybe inviting hands to rest downward for a little extra grounding, and inviting our torso and our shoulders to sway and move, to reach and bend, just inviting ourselves to begin to get a little more settled, and then bringing awareness to our jaw, allowing it to rest gently, and bringing awareness to the eyes, allowing them to ease closed, and focusing our awareness at that space at the center of our brow, the area known as our third eye, our seat of the mind-body connection. It is where we find flow within and without, a seat of insight and observation, a place where symbolic language might flow forward for us to observe, to be present with, to accept without judgment, and to flow with curiosity. Invite yourself a deep breath in to fill the lungs, and a peaceful flow outward to allow relaxation to come present and to allow tension to flow away. Inviting another deep breath inward and holding at the top of that breath to feel the strength and embrace of full lungs before gently easing that breath away. And once more, a final deep breath in, holding with the power and stability of full lungs at their full strength before gently easing that breath away, releasing tension and welcoming calm. And inviting awareness of our seat, of the cushion below, and the earth holding our seat within its place, offering stability, consistency, and foundation. Imagining ourselves rooted within this seat, within this earth, foundational and present as stone. Inviting the image of a mountain to represent our foundation, ourselves as rock, bound strong with the earth, held tight and firm, embraced by soil, by rock, by grass and trees. We might imagine ourselves as one with the earth, as one with this foundation and presence of being, as one with the firm foundation of rock and stone, immovable, unchangeable, eternally strong. What does it feel like to be one with the foundation of stone and earth? What does it feel like to know this presence is stable, is consistent, is strong, and may always be? This strength and foundation is within. It is part of you. And if you choose to bring it elsewhere, you may do that from a seat of your own compassion, strength, and being. Observe your strength and foundation as rock and stone, and begin to imagine your hands held within this earth among these stones, and offer compassion for their foundation and strength. Offer gratitude for their consistency and presence, and invite them to offer this same strength and presence to the world. In doing so, invite a deep breath in to soften the firmness of your hands, to lighten the weight of their foundation, to begin to liberate their grasp on this rock. Your foundation maintains its strength and being, but as you breathe, their strength and form begins to soften. The hands may feel release and may gain liberation from their place within earth. Bring attention to your feet as they are stone within rock, and breathe deep as your feet and legs begin to soften from their binding. Begin to feel release from their foundation. They are firm and strong on their own. They carry their foundation within. In any strength of step or standing, they may be firm, they may be grounded, and they may always carry their foundation with them. Breathe deep as you notice the strength of your step, and allow your feet to become liberated from their foundation, from their beginning place of being. And invite yourself to notice your seat and your torso held with embrace within the rock, comfortable and strong. They hold this foundation deep in the compassion within its heart. Your heart of love, of depth in connection with earth, of foundation, of presence, and of a fullness of being which is whole anywhere it travels. Invite yourself a deep breath in this space, wrapping in the compassion of strength in your arms, of foundation in your legs, of grounding in the whole of you. And allow the rock to slowly begin to gently soften, and invite yourself into a liberation, into a place where all that is foundational and strong is within you as much as within the earth. That you are no longer bound to being held by the earth below, but instead you now hold earth within. Anytime you are in need of grounding, you may observe the strength of rock, the firmness of foundation, the presence of being within yourself. And you are likewise liberated to bring this presence anywhere you wish among the world. Invite yourself a deep inhale in this space, observing what it feels like to be both liberated and foundational, to be in a place that is held within and beyond, to know that you are whole, that you are strong, and that you may go forward with grounding, with presence, and with being. Offer yourself the willingness to be agile, the welcome of curiosity, and the illumination of what insights might come from embracing this place between flow and presence. Invite a deep breath in, observing what it feels like to hold this space. And allow this breath to gently ease away as we start to close our practice. And invite one last deep inhale to hold the embrace of our heart within, an embrace of a compassion for this moment, and allow ourselves a last observation of anything which wishes to carry forward. And as you are ready, invite hands together at heart center. Invite a deep breath in to lastly ground this moment and offer thanks for this moment, thanks for this practice, and thanks for taking a little bit of time for your mind, for your body, for the whole of you. And as you are ready, gently begin to blink the eyes open and welcome back to the space. And so it is. Thank you for joining me for this meditation. I hope it's helped to offer a little bit of grounding and a sense of freedom to be agile, curious, and liberated to explore. I wish you well with whatever else comes through your day today and onward. And until next time, enjoy the journey.